Hello, good day everyone. My name is Hasitana Agapanesaran. My metric number is A19A0825. Today I will present about introduction effect of pandemic COVID-19 on economic conditions in India. Nowadays there are a lot of world things and always happen. This situation causes people today to always be vigilant and need to care of themselves, family, society and country. This is because from the end of 2019 until now, this is a pandemic that shakes the world and causes everyone to always be vigilant and always sensitive to current issues. The pandemic is a COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic brings various effects not only to Malaysia but to all countries. Although this COVID-19 affects all countries, here we have selected the impact on Indian country. This is because the economy plays important role in maintaining the status and image as well as the development of a country, in addition to the political situation and social development. Even so, the economic situation in every country today has suffered massive collapse, especially developing countries, for example in India. This is because India is one of the ASEAN countries most affected by COVID-19 pandemic. This situation can be evidenced by the record shown by WHO from May 2020 to October 2020. For example, India is one of the countries that exports textiles and spices on a large scale. This situation caused by economic activity of India to be disrupted and stopped due to this COVID-19 pandemic. With this, it is evident that COVID-19 is affecting the country of India.
Hi, my name is Nurul Ain Shafika binti Jamisulun, A19A0701. Now I will present about the country background of India. India is the country that occupies the greater part of South Asia. The capital of India is New Delhi, that built in the 20th century at south of the historic hub of the Old Delhi that served as India's administrative center. Its government is a constitutional republic that represents a highly diverse population consisting of thousands of ethnic groups and urbanization. India will have more than 68 cities with population of more than 1 million people by 2030, and more than 40% of Indians will live in cities of greater than 1 million people by 2025, according to the McKinsey Global Institute. So, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Chanui Gomesayan. My metric number is A19B1126. Now I would like to present about the current economic condition of the India due to pandemic COVID-19. For India, economic activities is very significant matter. India is suffering an economic decline affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the portal of Department of Statistics India, the percentage of GDP in the fourth quarter of 2019 decreased by 5.72% to 5.32% in the first quarter of 2020. In the second quarter of 2020, India reported a decrease to 4.48%, the worst downturn in 10 years in India. GDP was 4.48 in the third quarter. This indicated that the government is trying to boost the country's economy by taking certain steps to present the determined construction the happening in India. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah N. Ludusami and my metric number is A19A1124. Today I would like to present the impact or effect issue towards the country. The pandemic COVID-19 is known as Black Swan event in India, where it severely impacts the economic condition of the country. The aviation, tourism, retail, construction, micro, small and medium enterprises, capital market, global oil market and gross domestic product plummeted from fiscal year 2020 to fiscal year 2019. This scenario caused by the implementation of nationwide lockdown, where it shut down the entire of economic activities. coherence to reduce in domestic and global demand. It also led to the sudden displacement of migrant employees in economic as they might seek jobs in nearby areas. However, this pandemic accelerated the online purchasing and growth of pharma and biotech. These are the impacts of COVID-19 towards the Indian economy so far.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Dinesh Ravichandran and my metric number is A19AA0950. Today I am going to explain on my part, which is economy policy. An economy policy is really important to achieve low unemployment in India. Unemployment means a condition in which part of the workforce who wants to work at a certain rate of wages in the market that cannot be any jobs. The Reserve Bank of India sanctioned definitive expansionary monetary policy. However, banks gotten to has it over 520 billion rupees out of the crisis ensured credit window of 3 trillion rupees. In reality, corporate credit in June is lower than June final year by a wide edge after bank lendings drops. Next, the policy that mostly used known as fiscal policy. So fiscal policy can be further explained as the use of government spending and taxation for further influence the economy. It is typically to promote a sustainable growth of economy in the low run as well as stabilizing the macroeconomic policy such as expanding tax cutting to further stimulate a recovery economy.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nofaria bint Rahimi. Now I will talk about the conclusion of our assignment. The news about COVID-19 spread rapidly that it has changed the rhythm of the globe. The most obvious consequences include economic recession, aviation and retail industry, a crisis of global governance, trade protectionism, and increasing isolationist sentiment. One of the ways to control all of these consequences was using economy policy. The economy policy of government covers the system for setting levels of taxation, the money supply and interest rates, as well as the labor market, and many other areas of government interventions into the economy.